Hey guys, my name is Anuradha. Welcome to our channel GK Guidance and Knowledge. Happy morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss about GS paper 4 case study Building Collapse in India. Let's start. Our today's case study is a building permitted for 3 floors while being extended illegally to 6 floors by a builder collapses. As a consequence, a number of innocent laborers, including women and children, died. These laborers are migrants of different places. The government immediately announced cash relief to the aggrieved families and arrested the builder. Give reason for such incident taking place across the country, suggest measures to prevent their consequences. So, we need to provide what are the we can provide introduction about building collapse in India, about data about it, and then what are the reason behind it, and what are the suggestions to improve it, what are the measures need to be taken, then finally conclusion. Let's start. Our introduction would be, we are hearing news of building collapse on a regular basis. Many innocent lives are lost. The most unfortunate thing is that the majority of the building collapse does not happen because of the nature's fury like the earthquake, cyclone, torrential downpour, but because of totally avoidable man-made causes. What are the causes? Reason behind such incidents? Lack of scrutiny. Improper scrutiny by government authorities into the building projects lead to such incidents. Then, dilapidated conditions. One of the major reasons for the building collapse in various states and across the country. Illegal building construction. The selfish motive of builders of saving capital and using cheap quality cements and equipments and less use of safety measures in buildings. Then lack of guidelines from state, lack of RERA guidelines from the state of errant builders. Then corruption, also a reason behind this for the clearance of building. What are the prevention measures? The Real Estate Regulation and Development Act 2016, which is in short RERA, should effectively come in the place so that parent or illegal builders could be stopped, punished, and interested buyers could be saved and compensate the respective buyers who has suffered. Then builders should consider the state of art technology while building projects. Proper safety measures, earthquake proof measures should be in the place to avoid natural disaster. State disaster management units scrutinize the building once in a year to see any loopholes in the building or in the vicinity so that naturally occurred incidents like earthquake can be prevented. Use of technology such as remote sensing, satellite, then device, drones, etc. came in place detect. Then effective labor regulations and safety framework is in the interest of society. Builders should be part of committee which includes NGO, citizens, legal practitioners, etc. so that all their inputs came in place in coming or already constructed projects. Then builder's code of conduct. Builders must consider his ethical, moral and integrity aspect while constructing for the masses, buyers and help in nation building. Then our conclusion would be, the aspirations of justice and democracy have been upheld. The prevalence of law and order has been upheld. Infrastructure development in accordance with law and environment concern will be enhanced sustainable development of India. So this is it for today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also provide you suggestions to improve. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.